Today on 2+U Nevada.
Yeah, so this literally is elevator pitch as applied to chairlifts. So we have founders coming in a variety of industries who will be pitching investors, many of them local. So they're local angel investors, family offices, private equity firms.
Do you have a really cool business idea or invention that you just need to get in front of the right people? Get that elevator pitch ready, because there's an event coming up where venture capitalists will literally be locked tight sitting next to you on the slopes. We learn more about Lift Pitch Tahoe.
Well, everybody deserves to die with dignity. It doesn't matter what walk of life they are. And there's a lot of people that die in pain and agony who maybe have no caregivers and are sitting at home and don't know to call hospice.
None of us are going to escape it. It's the inevitable for everyone: death. Why one organization in town is working to ensure everyone is offered a dignified death.
We opened our home up as a coffee shop to the neighborhood that we thought maybe no one will come, but we'll try this for a few weeks and see, and it's really taken off.
You've heard of working from home. One couple has taken that truly to heart by operating their very own coffee shop in their kitchen. What their county has done to help micro-enterprise home kitchens. You're watching 2+U Nevada. It's home.
Put everything back in your house the way you like it.
With community and family. And this really is a family affair. It's local food.
Had that garlic in mind, capers.
It's health and wellness. Plus,
we don't have these, and we could be using them.
With plenty of entertainment. 2+U Nevada, brought to you by 911 Restoration. Thank you for joining us for this edition of 2+U Nevada. I'm Sarah Johns, your host. Woohoo! We made it! Your week is basically done. Now, for those of you who have kids in sports, you know the struggle of hustling multiple kiddos to multiple activities. Next week, if I seem a little frazzled, please give me some grace. That's because Little League is starting up. So I'm looking at next week's calendar. The kids have something all spring now on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and/or Sundays. I'm literally freaking out. As a person who lives off the calendar and off of alarms, I am setting reminders like crazy. So please email me your tips of survival. We have a fantastic show lined up for you today. Coming up in a few minutes, some sixth graders tell us why they think America is so beautiful. And a little later, are UFOs for real? Stay with us. You're watching 2+U Nevada. You are watching 2+U Nevada, and I am so excited to have two super cool guys here to talk about something super cool. And it's a massive fundraiser for Sky Tavern. So Tom Powell, the president of Sky Tavern and the resort trainer, and Kevin Peterson, an adaptive instructor at Sky Tavern. But both of you are co-founders of this event called Lift Pitch Tahoe. And let's talk about this because, I mean, Tom, you're in venture capital. You get pitched all the time. And you know there's like a very small amount of time for an elevator pitch to catch somebody's attention.
Yeah, that was the start of this. So generally it's about, we count it about the best pitch is 28 seconds total. And then if you get their attention, you have about 8 minutes to go to the next date. So it's like speed dating. And so we have a lift at Sky Tavern called the American Chairlift, which is just absolutely ideal for free enterprise, right? And it was really, I want to give Kevin the credit on it because he came up with the idea specifically saying this is how we could do it, type scenario, and benefit our adaptive ski program, which is awesome. So they'll actually be able to pitch on a chairlift.
And quite frankly, the person that they're pitching is stuck with this founder for 8 minutes, so it better be a darn good pitch, right? So Kevin, talk to me, especially since you are an adaptive instructor. All of the proceeds from this event will go towards the adaptive program of Sky Tavern. First and foremost, tell me what that looks like.
Yeah, so I've had a passion for skiing and particularly adaptive skiing for a good 40 years. And this was just a way for us to give back for all the fantastic days we've had on the mountain in our lives, right? And the first time that Thomas and I met, we realized that we shared a passion for entrepreneurship and adaptive sports. And from that, this vision was born. And fortunately, Tom mentioned that, hey, I'm on the board at Sky Tavern. We can do it there. And why don't we do it on March 1st? And that's how it came to light.
That's so cool. And again, I want to really highlight the fact that all the proceeds from Lift Pitch Tahoe go directly to Sky Tavern's adaptive ski program. And this is what that looks like. Funding supports buy skis, outriggers, instructor training, and scholarships. So huge, especially for a program like Sky Tavern.
If I can even just add to that. So one of the nice things about Sky Tavern is not only do we teach the young athletes that could be in various stages of abilities to be able to ski or snowboard or whatever it is, move on the mountain, slide around on ice and snow, right? We teach the family. And there's a great video that has one of our young men on there, and it's not only about him being able to slide. Their family, through his illness, were not able to move on the mountain, and they're on the mountain. And that is a huge impact, especially for us that grow up in the Sierras, and you look up there in a beautiful day like today, and you can't go up there, and we enable that. And now I see them skiing not just at Sky Tavern, but they're over at Mount Rose. They take the sled with them, and that's just a huge impact. And it's nonprofit. So we've touched tens of thousands of people here in the Sierras.
Oh my gosh, we were just sitting back in our conference room, and we had 2 different people come in and say, I learned at Sky Tavern. I only got up to level 6, and I don't know what I'm talking about because full disclosure, my very first time skiing tore my ACL, LCL, MCL, and meniscus, so I need Sky Tavern. But
well, the great thing about Sky Tavern too is beyond our adaptive program. So what we also did was we taught the parents and the family members how to operate with that. But we don't just do children's programs anymore. We do adult programs, and we have a fair amount of adults now that are fresh moving to our area, and they're like, I don't know how to ski, and it's very expensive. And they come up and they learn to ski with their kids also learning to ski at Sky Tavern. So it's a fabulous thing. This year is my 51st year of actually being on that mountain, and I've had a wonderful life because of skiing, and it's been just fantastic.
And I know for a fact that you personally have generations of family members who are learning to ski and have skied.
Yeah, so my father-in-law is 85, and he's one of the highest ranked ski instructors in the country type scenario, and he's one of our volunteer ski instructors there. But it's not just even that he's a ski instructor, it's that he holds the highest cert that you can have. So we have 5 level 3 certified instructors that are on the mountain. So we have high-level certified volunteer instructors teaching people how to ski and snowboard. And I mean, the variety of that things. And then you go all the way down to my daughter is also volunteering on the mountain in the adaptive program, and my grandchildren are learning on the mountain, right? So you've got all these generations that are there. And it feeds all of our other mountains as well.
That's so cool. Now, I want to get back to this Lift Pitch Tahoe, because right now you are looking not only for founders to sign up for this, to pitch you guys, but you're also looking for investors to be the people receiving the pitch, right?
Right. Yeah. So
this literally is elevator pitch as applied to chairlifts. So we have founders coming in a variety of industries who will be pitching investors, many of them local. So they're local angel investors, family offices, private equity firms, and this is a way to get them matched up and give a fantastic opportunity to the founders to pitch these investors.
And for someone who has an idea or even a prototype, what stage do they need to be in the process of their idea, and how do they pitch you?
So our company that's based here in Nevada but is international is called the Founders Office, and we actually take founders through that process and help coach them on doing their presentation. So it can start from the incubation of an idea all the way up to a company that's doing $100 million and needs to do that next round of capital raising. And it is amazing because most do not raise capital throughout their careers, so it's something that they go back to and learn. So it can be any stage, and they can learn how to actually do a proper presentation, which to the people that do generally make the investments, there are certain signals that get set. And so we're actually, as you sign up, if you are on the founder side, we're going to give them access to the information of how to do this. And if you're on the investor side, we give them also information of how you better invest in founders out there.
Okay, and then what industries are you looking for? Is there any specific industry?
Agnostic.
Agnostic, yes. Although the audience we have for the first lift pitch this year skews toward tech, but really any vertical is fine.
Yeah, I think we'll have one movie producer that's got a movie idea, that's got a sizzle reel that's out there looking for the right people to ski with them. It's amazing how people think that most ideas, it takes the capital to get that idea to be able to go forward. And that capital investment is equally important as the idea. You need both, right? And so it's really anybody who's got an idea can come up there. Anybody who'd like to be helping to fund, especially Nevada growth on ventures, it's a great way to do it. And it's fun. It's going to be skiing.
Who doesn't like that, right?
Skiing, snowboarding, we're not kicking out the snowboarders. And we have a chairlift, right? That if you don't do either and you still want to take one of those participation pieces, we've got a chairlift down at the base and you're gonna be able to sit there and we'll time you for 8 minutes. So even if you don't ski or snowboard, but you have an idea or you have capital that you want to invest in an idea, you can come up and do that.
Perfect. Oh my gosh. Tom, Kevin, thank you both so much for joining us this afternoon. You're watching 2+U Nevada. You are watching 2+U Nevada, and this afternoon we have Michelle Cagle and Chaplain Chaz Blackburn here from the Circle of Life Hospice Foundation. Thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you.
I'm glad that you joined us again. We've had you here on our show before, but this foundation is so important. If anyone follows our show repeatedly, they know how close I am to my family. And when my grandma had hospice care, it was absolutely the most beautiful thing to provide her a loving death. And it's weird for us to talk about it, but really and truly, none of us can escape it.
That's right.
Right? It's gonna happen. And so you, through this foundation, are providing a dignified death to folks who otherwise couldn't afford it.
Correct.
Let's go into the premise of why this foundation was even started.
Yeah, well, the foundation was started in 2002 by the founder, and the goal was always to open up a guest house for those who could not afford room and board or an assisted living. And it just took several years to get done, but we, in 2022, we were gifted this house by Lawrence J. Weiss, and we really got busy raising money and opened in June of 2024. And these people don't pay anything for the home. So it's people that don't have the means to pay for caregiving or an assisted living, or just don't have family. And so we're really grateful and proud for the community because we've been able to serve 86 people so far since 2024. And we're going strong, and we just, yeah, and nobody dies alone there. They're loved, they're cared for, they die with dignity and comfort, and that's the goal. Like you said, it's, you know, we all hope for a beautiful death, and it's hard to have that when you're alone and you have nobody to care for you.
Oh, that just gave me chills. Chaplain Chaz, tell me some of the experiences that you have seen in this home.
Yeah, we've served, as she said, 86 people from the ages of 17 to 101 years old. 17% of the people that we serve are veterans, a World War II veteran whose wife just couldn't help take care of him at the end of life. We've had seniors who have been trafficked, but it affects all levels of society. It's not just people from the CARES campus, which we do have a partnership with, but it can be you know, a wealthy couple maybe that can't get care out in the rules because they don't have hospice care. And so we're for the entire community. We help children, we help seniors, we help all ages. And it's just so powerful. You'll see wives coming together crying as their husbands are passing, and we just surround them with all this love and care. And really, it is a safe place for a beautiful goodbye as our tagline. And so we got to keep it going. And we have some dreams to be able to help some more people. We got a grant from SOSJ that's $50,000 for the expansion. And so not only at the gala, the Dignity Dinner, do we hope to raise funds for that, but also our ongoing caregiving, which can be up to $325,000 a year.
And you mentioned the gala. I want to get to that in just a second, but just to talk about a dignified death a little bit more, Chaplain Chaz, why is it so important that people have that?
Right. Well, everybody deserves to die with dignity. It doesn't matter what walk of life they are. And there's a lot of people that die in pain and agony who maybe have no caregivers and are sitting at home and don't know to call hospice, or they have nobody, they're released from the hospital. Some people can't afford, like Michelle said, to pay for a facility or a group home. But it's important that everybody die with peace, dignity, love, and comfort, and that's what we provide.
And Michelle, you were saying 86 since 2024. So that's just what, a year and a half?
Yeah, a year and a half. Yeah, 86. And as Chaz said, from the ages of 17 to 101. So as you know, death does not discriminate, and we're there for all of those people. It doesn't matter what walk of life they came from. It doesn't matter, what mistakes they've made in their life, where they are in their life. We treat everybody with the same love and respect and dignity as if it was our own grandmother or our own spouse. So yeah.
And we've got a fundraiser coming up.
We do.
And Chaz mentioned it a little, but you've got ideas for what's going to happen with this house. So let's talk about the expansion.
So our plan is to expand. Like Chaz says, we received a grant to start the expansion, and our goal is to add on to the existing house, and we foresee an atrium in the center of where the house is and where the new rooms will be. And so our goal is to be able to serve like 6 or 7 comfortably. Again, this was it's a beautiful house. It was donated to us. It's small. We make it work. But if we had 6, 7 beds, it would be ideal to serve our community and the rural areas. We get referrals from Winnemucca, Elko, even Susanville and Bishop, because those areas don't have a hospice. And so we don't say no to anybody. I mean, they're human, and it doesn't matter where they live. We want to be there to take care of them and love them.
So if you want to help the Circle of Life Hospice Foundation, again, we have the Dignity Dinner. It is February 27th at 6 o'clock at the Nugget, and this really and truly is a beautiful event.
Yes,
So beautiful.
yes, it's beautiful. And you have pictures of last year. We're going to be in a brand new venue, ballroom there that no one has seen in years and years. And so it's going to be really beautiful. And we've got we've got a Harley Davidson that we're raffling off once again. We have lots of great art and gala, and we'll have an artist there actually doing portraits on site of some really special people, which is a surprise. But it's going to be it's going to be even more spectacular than it was last year.
And again, get tickets. You can get them using the QR code on your screen. Tickets are $150 per person, and it really and truly is going towards helping our people in our own community die with dignity. I thank you both so much for what you're doing.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
You're watching 2+U Nevada. At a time when many Americans feel divided, we turn to kids to bridge that divide by asking 6th graders at Langston Hughes Middle School in Reston, Virginia, what they believe makes America beautiful. Backed by the Annandale High School Band and Chorus, here are their words.
America the Beautiful, from the billowing flag and the bright blue sea to the kindergarten teacher who taught me to read. The loving hands who hold ours tight, or the parents who work tirelessly in the dead of night.
It's the sunrise that paints the sky with colors you can't name, the rhythm of music that makes your heart skip, the kindness of a stranger that lifts your spirit.
Fireworks celebrating us, hot dogs and s'mores galore. Every year, we cherish our beginnings, 250 years since we won that war.
But home is where the heart is, and the souls of all our friends, all beautifully different, diversity to no end. No life too small, no life too great, a place of love, not of hate.
America holds an unlimited amount of opportunities for all sorts of people, the timid, the outgoing, and of course the shy. All people can have an opportunity in America if they really want it.
What makes America beautiful isn't the golden sand beaches or the snow-covered mountains. It's the freedom that America guarantees. America is the only country where you can get a job and have support no matter your background.
My life as a middle schooler is great because of the people that help me learn new things on a daily basis.
America is beautiful because of the people, the different cultures that make up our way of life, the hundreds of languages people speak across the nation, the different foods from all over the world, all brought to one place for everyone to enjoy. Beauty is found in the dreams we create along the way, the freedom to be whoever we want, the hopes we set for our future.
We have the most beautiful country, full of diverse cultures that sets us apart from other countries. Instead of not accepting it, we embrace it and make it a part of our own culture. And that's why America is beautiful.
Beauty is found in the flowers that bloom in the spring and the leaves that dance in the wind during fall. Beauty is in the diversity we see everywhere we go. Beauty is in the friends we make throughout the journey we call life. It is in the hopes and dreams everyone holds in their hearts. Beauty is in everything and everyone.
You're not perfect. None of us are, because we're all human. And that's what makes America so beautiful. We find beauty in imperfections.
Overall, America, through its highs and its lows, has persevered, and I'm proud to be an American.
This land of the free, a place for me, a place for you and everyone in between.
Oh, say, can you see?
All the endless opportunities, the land of the beautiful, the land of the free. The hearts who reach out with a shoulder to cry on, a special person to always rely on. I love the love that runs through the veins of this beautiful country, the USA.
Meanwhile, some older students are truly designing something beautiful. Fashion students at Thomas Jefferson University in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, recently took on a special project. The goal? To come up with adaptive designs for clothes for those with disabilities. Take a look at how the class project turned out from those involved.
Oh, look at you.
Working in the fashion industry, you're always trying to find how to make it personal and meaningful. And so doing this project really kind of changed the way I view what I do every day. So I made this dress here for Eliza to consider not only her limb difference, but also that had some sustainability in mind and could be passed on. So both sleeves are made to be adjustable to accommodate Eliza's limb difference.
In our diversity and design class at Thomas Jefferson University, each student was paired up with a client to design adaptive wear, solving for challenges when it comes to fashion and dressing due to disability, whether it's physical, sensory, age-related, health-related, and they made everything from scratch.
Do we like it?
Does it look good?
This is a class that's been going on for a few years, but this is the first year that we've had an exhibit to celebrate the work. It was such a special, special experience, so thank you.
For my design, I decided to make a sensory hoodie. So it features these hidden pockets that can store little fidgets. So you can have like a little squishy toy that you can put in your hands and then feel it.
I use fidgets because sometimes I just get anxious in general. I think they did a really good job putting my style into clothes. Stuff that I love, like cats, for example, and science.
My favorite is the one that's trying to escape the beaker. When we were talking with Amelia and learning about what her sensory needs were, we found that her and I actually share a lot of same sensory needs. And then we also have tons of fun little pockets and different little loops to hang things off of on the interior.
My favorite things are their attention to textures. This is going to really help make him calmer. Nephew. I am Megan Palmer, and I am Torsten's mom. Give me a high five. For children with autism, especially to the degree that he has, everything is uncomfortable. And that's why we've loved being a part of this program. And have something in the fidget, he can kind of fidget along here. I was a fashion designer, and I stopped when I got pregnant. I enjoyed this process so much that I will actually be teaching this course next semester, which I'm extremely excited about.
He has an interest in kind of optical illusions. So that was the inspiration for this grid pattern.
They are built with interior handles so that you can pull them up super quickly.
The clothes will be on display for the next couple of months in Hayward Hall on our East Falls campus at Jefferson. And then at the end of the exhibit, the clients will be able to take them home.
We'll be right back. recent post by the Truckee Police Department alerted residents to wolf activity near town, and that has some people in Nevada County concerned. The post quickly spread on social media, drawing hundreds of comments and more than 1,000 shares. Brady Halbleiby reports.
Monitoring California's small but growing wolf population isn't easy, but one of the best tools that they have, collaring individual wolves and tracking their movements through the Department of Fish and Wildlife.
So we have anywhere between 10 and 15 collars on at any given time.
On Sunday, Truckee police posted a situational alert on Facebook after a lone wolf's collar was pinged just north of town. The post spreading quickly, drawing hundreds of comments and more than 1,000 shares. But Gray Wolf coordinator Axel Honeycutt says the sighting isn't alarming or surprising.
Well, firstly, this is the time of the year that we expect wolves to be dispersing.
During winter, around Valentine's Day, some young wolves leave their packs, searching for mates and new territory.
As these 1 to 2 year old wolves are seeking out new territories, they will range really widely.
In this case, the wolf stuck around the Truckee area for a short time before traveling 15 to 20 miles east into Nevada. Dewar, who works closely with ranchers on wolf livestock conflict management, says this kind of movement is typical.
If he didn't have a collar, he probably would have slipped through the area and no one would have ever detected him.
Detection was only possible because of Fish and Wildlife's newly launched wolf tracking website.
And the purpose of that tool is to try to help livestock producers, ranchers, be aware of where wolves are and potentially, take the measures that they need to hopefully try to help mitigate conflict.
Honeycutt says that while wolves are apex predators, deadly attacks on humans are extremely rare, with only a handful reported in North America over the past 100 years. Still, he says basic outdoor precautions are critical.
We still, would like people to take the precautions that they would take, when living and recreating in any wild environment where there's other wild animals.
Now to canines that people love seeing around the community. What started out as a routine walk in Nashville has now turned into a regular community activity. The 12 South Golden Hour Walk Group consists of golden retrievers and their owners and has been picking up more and more participants along the route of their monthly stroll.
This is the most we've had in a while, right?
If you were to paint a picture of 12 South on a Saturday morning.
Hi, guys.
There's looking for parking.
This is crazy.
And a bit of barking.
Yay. Well, thanks for coming.
I will be joining every week.
Yeah,
or every month.
Every month.
Every month. Don't be surprised to see the 12 South Golden Hour.
I love every single one of you.
Who do we got here?
Ellie and Flower.
Which one's Ellie? Which one's Flower?
Ellie's on the left.
Flowers on the side.
She loves the camera.
That is Scout.
Scout. It's a monthly meetup of golden retrievers. They go for a stroll.
We're going to end at Sevier Park.
And make some friends.
Oh my gosh, there's 2 more pulling up.
Along the way.
We're walking by, we're like, how are there so
More
many?
and more golden. Exactly.
This is crazy.
I moved to 12 South in April of 2025, and I had Bella for a little while, and really just thought, there's a golden retriever on every corner. We would go out for walks and see 3 to 5 on a 30-minute walk. It felt like there was a golden retriever on every corner.
This paw parade all started because of Laura Shootman.
I've seen a bunch of these people on the street, and we've been passing by and quick highs and hellos.
Hello. Hi. What's your name? And you? Hi. What you got there? A stick? Oh, I love sticks. I'm gonna roll around in the mud now.
We're empty nesters, so all of that energy has now gone into this dog.
Holly Horncastle brought her dog, Lola.
And as a breed, one of the reasons I got Lola is to do some therapy work and she turned out to be a really great tempered dog for therapy.
What's your name?
They're such unconditional lovers.
But love is a two-way street.
Oh my God!
It's a golden club.
Oh my God, it's a golden
You know Pa? No?
And so really wanted to bring the community together. I feel like every time I bring Bella out, people want to pet on her, love on her, and then you see multiple together, and that's always really cute.
Laura wanted a sense of community. Thus, she created the Golden Opportunity.
Play?
too cute. Stay with us. We'll be right back. There's a new coffee shop in Southern California with a real house blend, and it's quickly become a community hotspot. Jasmine Veal tells us it's all part of an LA County program designed to help home cooks turn their passion into profit.
Into the gate, into the yard. Here's our house.
At this Angelino Heights home, no invitation or door knock is needed.
2 old flat whites for Casey.
By 9 a.m., it's already full of people, eating, chatting, and sipping coffees and teas.
My partner ordered cake and I ordered a chai latte.
It's not a housewarming party. It's Isaac Waters and Sydney Wazer's new business they run right out of their kitchen called Granada Coffee.
We opened our home up as a coffee shop to the neighborhood that we thought maybe no one will come, but we'll try this for a few weeks and see, and it's really taken off.
Word did spread fast.
People from all over LA are coming, and even beyond LA. We had Costa Mesa last week, and Prague. London, outside.
Waters and Wazer have never owned a restaurant. He's a designer, she's a musician. But under LA County's Micro Enterprise Home Kitchen program, known as MICO, anyone can legally operate a small-scale restaurant right out of their home.
Thank you.
Department of Public Health says more than 100 MICO permits have been issued since the program's launch in November 2024.
We have this space and we felt like, let's see if anybody else will benefit from community space.
The Department of Public Health oversees the permits, inspections, and safety standards.
It's a way for you to run a food cart out of your house.
These parents turned baristas and bakers, welcoming strangers in like old friends Monday through Friday after dropping off their 3-year-old at preschool.
I love that this permit can lower the barrier of entry to hospitality.
This is a 3-grain sourdough baguette.
And in the front yard, another home cook, baker David Wilcox, selling his bread. He sold his pizza restaurant a few years ago after it became too expensive.
I run it out of my house, and it makes sense. And also I get to focus on the craft instead of managing people in a business.
Did you want that for here or to go?
These kitchens proving you don't need a storefront to build something meaningful, as it can start right at the front door. In Angelino Heights, Jasmine Veal, CBS LA.
So I did a basic online search, and Nevada has its own home-based food business law, although it's not MICO. It's known as the Cottage Food Law. You can prepare and sell certain low-risk homemade food products. You must be a registered cottage food operation, and sales must be direct to consumers, and there's typically an annual sales cap. From bringing people into your home to picking home furnishings while you're away, as brands fight for shoppers' attention, some are putting their products in an unexpected place: hotel rooms. More hotels are partnering with retailers to create spaces where guests can be inspired to shop. Brady Blackburn takes us for a visit.
Hotel Anna and Bell in Philadelphia has all the comforts of a boutique hotel, and co-founder Gally Arbel says one space in particular is in high demand.
Up here?
Yes, right up here.
Up the steps, she took us to a suite filled with something surprising.
All these items are from Anthropologie.
Yes, everything you see around you.
Everything from beds to books comes from Anthropologie Home.
From the carpet to the lighting fixtures to even the wallpaper.
That's floor to ceiling, even the signature scent.
It smells very good.
Thank you.
And it's all shoppable.
You end up liking it, you can scan the QR code, find that unique item on their website and purchase it.
Arbel approached the Philly-based retailer last year for the partnership. She's found Anthro fans now seek out this suite.
It's the only unit that Anthropologie has done in the hospitality space. You're not coming in here and we're pushing product on you, not at all. You're here to stay.
For brands, potential customers see goods in a personal way, and social posts of curated spaces spread far beyond one room. At Detroit's Shinola Hotel, guests use the Shinola speakers and can borrow a Shinola watch to wear during their stay. The fashion house Bulgari has its name and products at 9 hotels worldwide. Even Westin, which helped pioneer the concept, selling its heavenly beds, now offers dozens of products used in rooms. It is a stay, not a store.
So if somebody wants to take this home, can they buy it?
No, this stays with us.
But you can get the hotel experience delivered back home as more brands check in to a new kind of showroom. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, Philadelphia.
We'll be right back. Now to a stunning reversal in a high-stakes media bidding war. Netflix says it is backing out of its efforts to acquire Warner Brothers Discovery. That paves the way for CBS's parent company, Paramount Skydance, to acquire it instead. Jolene Kent has the details.
Will you please tell me what is happening?
It was a surprising late twist in the story of Hollywood's latest media merger. After months of being the frontrunner, Netflix on Thursday ditched its $83 billion deal to buy Warner Brothers Discovery, paving the way for Paramount Skydance, the parent company of CBS News, to take over.
Right, and I think
when we spoke to Netflix co-CEO Ted Sarandos earlier this month, before the company bowed out, he was confident in the deal.
I believe that our deal is better than the Paramount Skydance deal. First of all, because we have it, we won the bid, and we bought the company.
On Thursday, Sarandos traveled to Washington, meeting with Trump's chief of staff and antitrust division's acting chief. Hours later, Netflix walked away from the deal, saying it was no longer financially attractive. Warner Brothers agreed to a nearly $83 billion deal with Netflix back in December, initially rejecting a bid from Paramount Skydance. But earlier this week, after multiple attempts, Paramount raised its offer to $31 a share, all cash, upping the bid's value to about $111 billion, a bid Warner's board called superior. Paramount Skydance CEO David Ellison said the offer delivers superior value, certainty, and speed to closing. A Paramount acquisition will likely reshape the media landscape, allowing Paramount Skydance to potentially pick up assets like HBO Max and CNN on top of iconic film franchises.
Come out and play! David Ellison has promised 25 to 30 movies a year, so if that comes to fruition, you may see some more films at the box office.
Don't question it, just roll with it.
But there's also uncertainty about how this acquisition between two legacy studios will impact Hollywood.
People in Hollywood are very scared about this deal in general. No matter how you cut it, there's going to be a lot of layoffs coming.
Jolene Kent, CBS News, San Francisco.
A few days ago, President Trump said he'd direct federal agencies to begin releasing government files related to aliens and unidentified flying objects. One community has a vested interest in this: Edinburgh, Texas. Back in 1966, there was a documented incident where an intensely illuminated, unidentified flying object reportedly hovered over a construction camp. Jorge Vela takes a closer look at what Texas researchers are saying there.
Reports of UFOs in the sky continue across the valley as videos like these show, sparking doubt and debate. Reaction to the president's announcement over UFOs is mixed.
I don't think we'll have answers. I think it'll just raise more questions. Could be a distraction from what's going on behind the scenes.
I'd like to think that there is.
But while some want to believe, some say the unknown can also be scary.
What isn't scary about the unknown, you know? Imagine not knowing what's gonna happen. That's scary as it is. I can only imagine like who can be in there, or maybe it's not even like anyone from out there. Maybe it's just people and they have just government flying saucers.
Local UFO researcher Noe Torres says he's hopeful about the release, but does not expect major new details to come from it. Torres says promises to release UFO documents date back to the 1960s when he began his research.
There have been so many promised releases of government information about UFOs that ended up being pages and pages of totally black pages. I mean, I'm hoping it won't be that, and I'm hoping it'll be something significant.
Torres is also watching closely for any mention of a 1966 Edinburgh UFO case he wrote about, where construction workers reported a close encounter that got local law enforcement involved and caught the attention of the military.
Soldiers went out to the location of the Edinburgh UFO incident the day after, or 2 days after, and they combed through the whole area, picking up any evidence of the UFO encounter, and they took it all with them. So it's possible that we'll run across something related to the Edinburgh case.
Still, he believes if there are any deep secrets about alien life, they may never be fully disclosed.
It would just change us like overnight. It's just not possible for us to suddenly have this knowledge and not be impacted by it.
Working for you in Edinburgh, I'm Jorge Vela.
Do, 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 do. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Are you a business or nonprofit and want to be featured on 2+U Nevada? Have a Mom-to-Mom Monday, a Tried It Tuesday, or even a cute pic you just want to show us? The whole point of 2+U Nevada is the plus you. You can send us your content by visiting our website. Head to 2news.com and click on 2+U Nevada, or you can email us at 2+UNevada@ktvn.com. That's it for this edition of 2+U Nevada. Thank you for inviting us into your home this afternoon. We look forward to joining you every weekday at 3 for 2+U Nevada. 2 News Nevada at 4 starts now.